Hello everyone, this is Bruce Montana here. This is a loading screen for today's game. You see Rene Gonzalez versus Wandy Rodriguez. I would just like to apologize for mine and Duke's absence from this game. Tonight you're going to hear Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, and Steve Lyons. Should be a good ball game. Both teams 4-3 on the spring. Enjoy the game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here for the spring training matchup. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, as skipper Rene Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Pedro Siriaco will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
First pitch, 106.
Come on now, Philly.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled back. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Magera patrolling center makes the play, one out. So we made him work a bit, but the leadoff man is finally retired here. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Nick Markakis will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Come on, Bill. Go.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Let's go, Philly.
Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And if you're a pitcher, that's not the kind of call you want to be seeing. two batters into a ball game.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called a ball twice in a row.
Freddie Freeman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
2 out, nobody on. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. They'll square off against a guy who's very quietly become one of the better left-handed starters out there, as you see the numbers for the veteran Wandy Rodriguez. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Gary Bobo will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Gary Bobo.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Eric Thompson will stand in. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, Phillies!
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Pete Voigt will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. Curveball. Oh, strike 3 called, and he can't believe it. Nevertheless, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played an inning. No score. A.J. Pierzynski leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Braves, catcher A.J. Pierzynski.
Let's go, Philly!
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Chris Johnson will get his first cuts here. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Get the scorecard. Let's go, Phillies!
Right center field. He goes the other way, and he'll have extra bases to show for it. He's around first on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first shot at it here. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting seventh, left fielder Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here.
Come on, Phillies.
First pitch coming.
Wait.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. St. John is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Tim Killian will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Tim Killian.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Go. Here we go.
And there's ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Now a liner caught at third by Johnson. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
Well, I can tell you, as a former third baseman, I know all about these plays. Sometimes you see that curveball just hang a little bit to a right-handed hitter, and you're thinking to yourself, oh no, here we go. I know this is coming my way, and it ain't gonna be a three-hopper. A good job out there to stay with that ball and make the play.
Get your ice cream here.
Marshall Brown comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Here we go.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Now the 2-1. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Terrence McGarrett will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He's running towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled back. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Let's go.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Upton is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Well, one thing about playing in this ballpark, there's an awful lot of room out there in right center, so he uses a quick jump and a good late burst to flag this one down.
Alex St. John will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes a 1-2. In the dirt, but this is pounced on quickly by A.J. And this is fouled back and out of play. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Markakis will make the catch and the side is retired. We'll see B.J. Upton after the commercial break. We'll move to the third with no score. And here is B.J. Upton now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
B.J. Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Wandy Rodriguez will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt it strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Upton holding. Here it comes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. A tag for one.
Well, this is a nice job here of divvying himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Pedro Siriaco will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
That's a strike. Oh, come on.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. Thompson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Nick Markakis will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Magera is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Billy Hayes makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Billy Hayes.
First pitch coming. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Well, this is not always as easy as it looks for a catcher, but he does a good job of locating it that time, and he puts it away with ease.
Rene Gonzalez digs in at the plate. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Come on, Phil. Here we go.
Johnson to take it at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Gary Bobo will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Billy Taylor is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Billy Taylor.
With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta.
Here we go.
He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 12, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Chris Johnson will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Julio Teheran is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Eric Thompson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Eric Thompson.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Voit will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Tim Killian will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Marshall Brown stands in as he looks at a called strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Terrence McGarrett will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And when you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Jake Mackey will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Jake Mackey.
Andrelton Simmons will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Kelly Johnson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 2-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the speedy center fielder, B.J. Upton. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Mike Minor is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Mike Minor.
Alex St. John will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Alex St. John.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a good throw will get him at first base as Pierzynski's able to make the play and take away a hit.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Billy Hayes will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball headed out toward Markakis in right. And he's got it for out number 2.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Jake Mackey will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher, that won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
Gary Bobo will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Eric Thompson. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Drive him home.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Fouled back. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Lyle Kent is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Lyle Kent.
Jose Constanza will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 69, Jose Constanza.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, second baseman,
Pedro Siriaco will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Nick Markakis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
now batting, first baseman.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Freddie Freeman will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we still have no score. Jim Johnson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Jim Johnson.
Pete Voigt will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right fielder, Pete Voigt.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here we go. 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. And this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Tim Killian will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
And that misses 1-1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Come on.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Marshall Brown will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now the 2-0.
Here we go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Terrence McGarrett will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And now Pierzynski can't get a handle on it as this gets away from him. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
.1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
That's headed for the gap in left center, and that should get our opening marker home as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Anthony Varvaro will be the new pitcher.
St. John, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 38, Anthony Varvaro.
Alex St. John will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Billy Hayes will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. up top, it's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ken Carroll will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. DeMarcus Singh is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. A.J. Pierzynski will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And for a catcher playing in this heat, taking all those foul tips, squatting, you know he's dead tired after being out there all day. So maybe you can forgive him just a little bit if his bat speed isn't lightning quick right now.
Chris Johnson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Andrelton Simmons will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man alive, what a disaster defensively. And he's going to wind up at third after this one as they're going to score this one a 3-base error. Ouch.
Kelly Johnson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Go get that batter!
Now the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Men on third with 2 down.
Get the easy out!
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. Now here comes Braves manager Rene Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Jose Veras makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Number 55, Jose Veras. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot. Number
DeMarcus Singh will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7.
Second baseman, DeMarcus Singh.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
This one's coming down the middle.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul.
Come on. Here we go.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2.
Take a base on ball.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Gary Bobo will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Come on, Phillies, let's go.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Eric Thompson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here we go.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, Thompson.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Kyle Kent will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kyle Kent.
B.J. Upton will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, B.J. Upton.
Three-swinger up.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Let's go, Phillies.
Upton not able to come up with that one as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Number 8 will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Three and 0 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, second baseman,
Pedro Siriaco will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Easy strikeout here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nail that runner.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. And out of here! A 3-run shot for Nick Markakis. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Well, we can pretty much go ahead and start this game over right now. You see where this pitch was on show track? He's not going to miss it when it's in that location. That 3-run home run pulls us right back to even.
Steve Looney will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Looney.
Freddie Freeman will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Freeman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he's safe at first. Boy, great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single.
Ball hit deep in the hole that time. Look at the effort just to get rid of that thing. I mean, he's totally airborne as he lets it go, but no chance to get enough strength on the throw. So that'll be an infield single.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Killian is there, 2 down.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Chris Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And even in the middle of a big inning, the threat of a steal is always there. If you think that that pitcher's got other things on his mind, then that becomes a great time to go. And he's in easily at second with the stolen base.
Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Grilli is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Bethancourt is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Brock Peterson, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of the double switch. Pete Voigt will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Pete Voigt.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Therefore it is Johnson, and he's got it for the first out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Don Mata will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mata.
This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A one-out single.
Now you could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Marshall Brown will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Dylan Brown will come on now and pinch run here. Terrence McGarrett will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Come on, big opportunity, guys.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you gotta make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Oh, all you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. So now with 2 away, it's no cinch that they'll be able to take this lead.
Alex St. John will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from it, so you gotta suck it up.
The next pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Johnson is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Phillies leave a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Scotty Burns will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Mehmet will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Fred Braun will come on as well as a part of a double switch, so we'll have a completely new battery here. Christian Bethancourt will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Oh no, get the peanut!
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
All right, guys, let's do
The
it.
right-hander
Come on.
deals on 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Tyler Pasternicki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
B.J. Upton will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and two strikes now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 3-3. Luis Avilan will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Johnny Gomes is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Playing left field, number 15, Johnny Gomes.
Eddie Vaughn is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off the bottom right for the Phillies, left fielder, Eddie Vaughn.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
And you know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
DeMarcus Singh will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Gary Bobo.
Gary Bobo will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You really can't overemphasize the presence of speed and the pressure it puts on a defense. I mean, he's fooled on this pitch, hits a simple little slow grounder, but he's busting it out of the box and he winds up beating it out.
Eric Thompson will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing and I'm just watching this game.
High strike there, and it's 1-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, with 2 outs, why not? If he gets thrown out, it's no big deal. We're just going to play another inning. Instead, now you've got the winning run in scoring position, and you put a lot more pressure on both the defense and that guy on the mound.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cody Putnam will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
15, Cody Putnam.
Travis Mann is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 22, Travis.
Number 8 will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Getting out for the Braves, shortstop, number 8.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Well hit to right, but foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hit softly to the right side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Pedro Siriaco will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Pedro Siriaco.
Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
.20 on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field, and a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and 1 away.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Nick Markakis will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Keep that runner close.
And that misses, ball one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And he'll look at a palm ball in for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And this is going to wind up working just like a sacrifice, even though he won't get credit for one. That moves the go-ahead run up 90 feet into scoring position at second.
Brock Peterson will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Runner's on his way to third. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. Still tied 3-3. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now pitching and batting in the second spot, number 59.
Pete Voigt will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Perez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Dave Cannon will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Boy, he got away with a high challenge there, but one more mistake like that and the party might be over.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
Not a whole lot of margin for error now. There's your winning run out there at second base with one out here in the 10th. So now you've got to make sure that the infielders can at least knock down any ball that comes their way.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Fred Braun will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Center fielder, Terrence McGarrett.
Terrence McGarrett will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
All on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, they have to settle for just one out here at second base, and now that opens up quite a few more ways for them to win the ball game here now as the winning run moves up 90 feet to third base.
Jeffrey Thompson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jeffrey Thompson.
Here's the first pitch.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Not close. It's 2-0. Gutsy pitch there with the winning run at third.
And that's putting the entire game on your catcher's shoulders. If that ball skips away, we're all going home.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it, but at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Eddie Vaughn will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A couple of walks, but no damage. 10 innings in the books, on to the 11th, still tied. Tom Euclid will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Tom Euclid.
Aaron Hewitt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 6, Aaron Hewitt.
Yuri Perez try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Right fielder, Yuri Perez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball 3. Chris Johnson waits on deck. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Voit is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Chris Johnson will stride in, ground it out his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Christian Bethencourt will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. The pitch. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Alex Wood will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. DeMarcus Singh will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
DeMarcus Singh.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Gary Bobo will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Eric Thompson will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ball game. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Number 8 is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Malcolm Tomlinson will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Malcolm Tomlinson.
Johnny Gomes will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Voit has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. B.J. Upton will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Come on.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3, 3-0.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Number 8 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Pedro Siriaco will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One and one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
On the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Still tied 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing second base and batting in the second spot. Number 7.
Pete Voigt will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3. He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Aaron Hewitt will take his cuts now.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. In the dirt here. Fouled straight back. And that misses 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. Like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Fred Braun will dig in. Walked intentionally his first time around. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
And they were really careful in their approach to him in his first at-bat. And it looks like they're taking that same tack right here.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Alberto Callaspo will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Second baseman, Alberto Callaspo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. A solo shot down the line in right as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home too, so He drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Brock Peterson will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
First baseman, Brock Peterson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Yuri Perez will dig in with one in and one away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all three guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
Chris Johnson will stand in with a run in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Magera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Christian Bethancourt will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Braves 4. Number 48 will come in and pitch now.
For Atlanta, number 48.
Terrence Magera will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there, as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured If this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Malcolm Tomlinson will be the batter. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Ah, a bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances, and he's into second base here with nobody out.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike one.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Three-one on the way. Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike two.
Yeah, that's maybe a borderline strike at best, and he's not too happy with that call, and I don't blame him.
And he misses here, ball four. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. Yeah, I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Eddie Vaughn will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Second baseman.
DeMarcus Singh will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
You're kidding me, right? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. A walk-off suicide squeeze? Nobody does that. Who has the guts to make a call like that? But what a job to get this bunt down and plate that winning run from third base. Unbelievable.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 5-4. So long, everybody.